Hey guys, John from LearningGuitarNow.com here, and in this lesson I want to show you how to play aggressive blues shuffle played in the key of E. It's got elements of Stevie Ray Vaughan, a little bit of Kenny Wayne Shepherd, but it's got a lot of aggressive things happening, a lot of just raking the strings, kind of a strum kind of a thing here. So I'll go ahead and play it for you, and then I'll dissect it. If you like the tab, the backing track, and the interactive version to this podcast, think about becoming an AllAccess Pass subscriber. When you become a subscriber, you'll get over 1,000 videos that teach you how to play blues and slide guitar. I'll show you how to improvise, vibrato, muting, raking, everything I've ever learned about playing blues. So check out the AllAccess Pass. Okay, now that you've seen the lick, let's go ahead and break down this shuffle groove played in the key of the E. The first thing we're going to do is just an up and down stroke rake and then hit the low E string, kind of like this. This little groove here has a lot of aggression in it, so doing stuff like that just gives a lot of style when you're playing this kind of a blues. So I'm going. This is also in 4/4 time, but we're swinging the eighth note. So you got it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good to be able to just do that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to come in like 1, 2, 3, and hit that big low E string on the downbeat. 1, 2, 3. And make sure you do a down stroke to give it extra attack with the pick here. And then upstroke rake, up, and then you're going to hit 4 and 3. I got my second finger on the 4th fret of the G string and first finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and I'm hitting that with a down upstroke. Applying vibrato with both fingers to get that sound. Upstroke rake. Then we're going to put our second finger on the D, the G, and the B strings. Downstroke, strike those notes. Notice I'm using my second finger at an angle, so making high E string muted as well as the A string, just in case I might hit those when I'm playing so aggressive like that. Because if you do hit those, it's not going to sound great. You don't want that. You want. Because the next step we're going to hammer on this E major chord after we do the upstroke rake, downstroke, and then we're going to strike the bottom 3 strings. Hammer on with your first finger to the 1st fret of the G string. Now upstroke rake again. And then we're going to the E riff, sliding from 5 to 7 on the low E string. Hit 7 again. Hammer on 5 to 7 on the 8th string. Strike 7th fret again on the A string. And then we hammer on the 5 to 6 on the D string. Like that. So the main groove slowly is this. Just we're keep repeating that over and over again to get used to the groove. Now do that twice. Now we're going to go to the A string and pretty much do the exact same groove like this. Upstroke rake after you hit the open A string. So we're going to hit the open A string and then hit the 9th and 8th fret of the G and the B strings with my 3rd and 2nd finger is how I like to do it. upstroke rake, down up when you strike that, upstroke rake, mute the strings. Now 7th fret on the DGB strings, downstroke, upstroke, rake, mute. And now we're going to lay our first finger on the 5th fret of the D, G, and the B strings, hammer on to the 6th fret of the G string to give us the A7 chord. Upstroke, rake the muted strings. Now we're going to slide in 5-7 on the A string, hammer on 5-7 of the D string, hit the 7 after that. Now hammer on that chord again, A7 chord, and then that's pretty much the A section. So now you need to practice the A section over and over again. Now we're going to go back to the E section, but this time we're going to put a lick at the ending of it. Right here. That is high E string. We're utilizing the minor pentatonic scale doing this. High E, 3-0 B string, slide into the 4th fret of the G string, put down your first finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, upstroke of the high E string. Oh, I like to do down, down, up with the pick, let them ring. Slide backwards to 2nd fret of the G string, open string, and then the 2. 2nd fret here, 2nd finger on the D string, so you have this. That's a great lick to just learn and have down really well. Very commonly used blues lick right there. If you can't do it that well, make an exercise out of it. Practice it every day till you can just nail it, but start out slowly. I'm also utilizing triplets, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 3 notes per beat when you do a lick like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Slower. Now we're going to the B chord, the 5 chord, right after this. I'm going to put my 2nd finger down on the 2nd finger of the A string, 1st finger down on the 1st fret of the D string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string to give us B7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play down, up, and then 2 downs, then up, down, up. And it's kind of a changing on that last upstroke to get to the A. You're going to go hit that A string right after that. You're going to hit A, and then we're going to do this lick here. I like to put a rake on that 3rd fret of the high E string here. It's the minor 3rd from the E minor pentatonic scale. Open string, 3-0 on the B string, and then slide in that same lick again. Let it ring, slide backwards, open G string into the 2nd fret of the D string here. And then we're going back to the E groove again. Upstroke, rake with the strings muted. Now we're going to put down that B7 chord again. I'm going to hit the 2nd fret here. That's the B note here on the A string. And then strike the rest of the chords in B7. And then make sure I vibrato that chord. You ever hear Stevie Ray Vaughan doing that stuff all the time? You just have to vibrato that chord. I'm just doing this. And then you can rake it up, upstroke rate, and do one of these cool slides from around the 12th fret downstroke. So it's not that difficult of a thing to play. It's difficult to get everything to sound right is what I find when playing stuff like this. You just got to get those down in the upstroke, raking the muted strings and getting the groove to sound right. So here it is one time slowly. And that's pretty much it for the lick. Now, like I said, if you like the tab, the backing track, and the interactive version, check out the All Access Pass. I'm John, learningguitarnow.com, and I'll see you next time.